When we think of our national parks, we think of this. Not this. That's the whole point, to get away from it all. But unfortunately, that's not always happening. That's why people like Dr. Jacob Jobe are taking action, even in the middle of winter.
It's tough. It's cold. It's rainy. Sometimes I sit in the middle of thunderstorms hoping for the best. Sometimes I'm surrounded by animals that are big.
But he's battling the elements in Yellowstone National Park for a purpose: to help quiet the national parks.
It's an issue. Over the last decade, visitation to the national parks has skyrocketed.
Hundreds of millions of people visit national parks every year, and with people comes noise. Dr. Jobe's team found that noise doubled background sound levels in 63% of U.S. parks and protected areas. That's why he and his team spend days in national parks across the country recording their natural sounds.
I believe this is a 50-hour recording, which is kind of long.
Back at the team's lab, Elena Graton is listening through recordings from Yellowstone Park.
I'll probably go back to these spots and pull out those sounds.
One of the highlights: wolves howling without any cars or people. She'll put together the best parts so people who aren't able to visit a national park can still listen and be transported.
You can see a picture of this place, and that's great, but it's on a screen. But the moment you put these headphones on, you can shut your eyes and you can be there.
So this is a spectrogram. So basically I can hear 10 seconds of every 2 minutes.
Jared Lamb is listening for a different purpose. He categorizes the sounds he hears, and that information goes to the national parks so they can determine how to better manage noise pollution.
When I first came, it was, it didn't really, it didn't feel like I was doing much, it just felt like a lot of numbers. But now, after being here a while, I kind of see the implications and how important it is.
Parks then can do anything from unplugging a generator to limiting helicopter tours. But Dr. Jobe says it can be even more simple than that.
Listen, I have this saying that I use. It's just the more you listen, the more you'll hear.
A renewed appreciation for one of nature's biggest gifts. For the Now, I'm Kumasi Aaron.